Hi friends, welcome back to Auto Pro EV. After the Maserati Gran Turismo Folgore became the first all-electric Maserati, although the Grecale was announced earlier, the company chose Shanghai Auto Show for the premiere of its first electric SUV. Grecale Folgore is finally here, so let's find out what it's about. Let's get the important numbers out of the way first. The total power output of 410 kilowatts, 550 horsepower, and 820 Nm of torque are enough to catapult this SUV from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 4.1 seconds. Top speed is limited to 220 km per hour, 137 miles per hour, and thanks to the 105 kWh battery pack, the WLTP certified range is 500 km, 311 miles. So the new Maserati Grecale Folgore ticks a lot of boxes when it comes to performance. The interior is true Maserati, sumptuous materials, intricate details, a true experience that not many manufacturers out there can achieve. There are no huge screens shouting in your face. Yes, there are 3 screens in total, but completely functional and never distracting from what's happening around you. Of course, Maserati, like any automaker these days, employs new and recycled materials. The message is clear: with electric power comes responsibility. New Econel fabric is made from discarded fishing nets and fabric offcuts and carpets that otherwise were going to a landfill. Now they have been turned into new luxurious material, and we couldn't be happier about it. The infotainment is provided by the main 12.3-inch touchscreen. Below it is another 8.8-inch touch control panel for all vehicle-related functions. The driver gets a dedicated 12.3-inch instrument cluster and a new interactive HUD. The famous Maserati clock is now digital and interactive as well, and can display various info as required. Despite all the screens, somehow Maserati managed to keep it simple, and there's no impression of overwhelm. It all fits and plays a supporting role rather than taking the first row. 4 driving modes are available via the steering wheel toggle. The blue-colored button switches the Grecale on and off, and the silver ring around it toggles between max range, GT, sport, and off-road driving modes. Maserati yet again managed to turn a simple function into a very tactile experience. Grecale Folgore is a good example. While not being first to the market pays off. Take its clever battery. It's a 400V architecture, so not the cream de la cream, and yet it comes with all the latest tech. It has automatic preconditioning. When the car is getting close to the DC charger, it warms up the battery without the need for the driver's intervention. The car calculates the best route with EV chargers in mind, so there's no chance of running out of juice. The chassis of the new electric Grecale has been designed specifically for the electric drive. Both the front and rear subframes are isolated from the body by elastic multi-stage bushings, and the air suspension is standard. Add to it 21-inch optional wheels for ultimate looks, or keep the standard 19-inch rims for even more comfort. Whichever you choose, it'll be an experience every time you drive this thing. Finally, the Grecale has the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built-in, and wireless of course. On top of that, the Chinese market versions are getting WeChat built-in as well, and there's a wireless charger for 2 phones. Talking about a perfect setup. Maserati wants the Grecale Folgore to go on sale next year and is preparing all the markets for its arrival. China is a very important market for the company, hence the Shanghai Auto Show premiere. We don't know the price of it yet, but since the Grecale is a natural competitor of the new electric Porsche Macan, we can expect their prices to be similar. Although the experiences couldn't be any more different.
Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe for more.